It's time for your third guitar lesson. Hey gang, welcome to Chevin's Music. Today we're going to have your third guitar lesson. We're going to be talking about playing songs in the key of C. We're going to talk about what a capo does. We're going to get into a lot of great beginner guitar information. So stick around, that's coming up. So if guitar is your thing and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. That helps us out so much. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. That helps us out. Also, if you find value in the video, don't forget to press the like button. All right, let's get into the lesson. All right, so here we go. Your third guitar lesson. We're going to talk about how to play songs in the key of C, which is a very common key for guitar. It's a common key for any instrument. It's a key with no sharps or flats in the key signature. So it's actually pretty common for a lot of instruments to write songs in the key of C. So let's learn a C chord. Our first finger is going to go up on the first fret B. Our second finger is going to go on the second fret D. And our third finger out here on the third fret A. Now, here's the thing. You don't play the low E string, right? We play from the A string down. And when you're learning new chords, that's how you kind of want to do it. You want to make sure there are no muted strings. Now, a little guitar trick, and you don't have to do this right now, but is you touch the low E string so that when you're strumming, that low E doesn't play. So maybe if you go ahead and start thinking about that. Maybe touching that low E with that finger. Because if you don't, and you do play the low E, it's super muddy. The low E can easily dominate that chord. So you want to try to avoid playing that low E with a C chord. The next chord we're going to learn is a G chord, all right? And I'm going to show you how to go from a C to a G chord. So we're going to take our first finger off, and we're going to move this shape. You see how it's kind of like stairs right there? We're going to move it down the strings towards my face, one string, and add your pinky up to the high E, third fret. You can strum all the strings right there. Now, if you've played guitar a little bit before, you may have made G like this. You may have made G like this. You may have made G like this. There are many different ways to make G, but we got to start with one. And the one that I think works best with a C chord is with fingers 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Eventually, you want to be able to play all those Gs. You're going to use all of them. But we're going to start with this one. So C. Practice that chord movement too. C to G. C, 2, 3, to a G. Take your time. Make sure everything's nice and clean. Back to C. And then to a G. The third chord we're going to learn is an A minor. We're going to put our first finger up on the first fret B, kind of like we did with the C chord, but this time our 2 and 3 fingers are going to go out here on the second fret D and G. And this is kind of like the C chord. You don't want to strum the low E. You want to start from the A string down. How do you mute the low E string, you may ask? Well, you don't have to do this right now, but a lot of people bring their thumb over and mute the low E string with their thumb. Right. Again, just something to think about. Right now, you don't have to let that be a priority, but muting strings, that's sometimes important when you're strumming guitar. So it's good to think about and just kind of know that one day you'll need to do that. Let's make our fourth chord. We're going to go out to an F major 7 over C. We're going to keep our first finger where it is. Second finger is going to go to the second fret G, right? So we have that little stair shape right there. And then 3 and 4 are going to go out here on the third fret A and D, strum from the A string down. So we have that F major 7 over C. So let's go through our chords. C to a G. A minor, and here we go, F major 7. Let's see how we can get there. See, second finger there, and then 3 and 4. And now for fun, let's go back to a C chord. You can take your pinky off and move this finger down one string. See how that goes to the D string? And there's your C chord. So one of the reasons I like to teach C, like the chords in the key of C first, is the movements to each one of the chords are really simple. To really familiarize yourself with these chords, you kind of want to sit on the couch and just play through them. Go to them in different orders. You can go to C, to A minor, to G, to F major 7. That's a really good little exercise for yourself to kind of practice your chords. But, while you're learning these new chords, that's a great way to do it. So, I love to teach things through learning songs. I always like, when I learn things on guitar, I like it to have a point, and songs are a great way to do that. So we're going to learn 3 songs that use the C, A minor, F major 7 over C, and G chords. And what we're going to do is we're also going to employ a capo. This is a capo. And I had a comment on one of my videos earlier this week that says, what does a capo do? How does it work? What a capo does and what it boils down to, if you look here, I'm going to play a chord, C chord, right? So the way I look at making this chord is, I have to look at a point on the neck to where everything kind of starts. And everything kind of starts right here at the nut. This is called the nut, this big white part where the strings come out of the headstock, right? That's the nut. All the capo does is it moves the nut around the fretboard, right? It raises and sometimes lowers pitch, depending on if you start out with a capo on the neck. So if I want to put my capo on the 2nd fret, right now this, where the strings have started coming out of the neck, that starts here. And what that does is it changes what C actually is. So now I'm not actually playing a C, I'm playing a D, because it's up 2 frets, C, C sharp, D. It's up 2 half steps, right, in music. And that might be a lot for some people to get, but look, D. Now watch, I'm going to put my capo on and play a C chord. Same thing, right? So we got C, D. Let's try another one. Let's see, let's do, if we moved it up to here, that should be an E. Let's see if that's an E. See, it's a different voicing. You see how that works? So now if we put this here, if we use C shapes, we're actually playing in the key of E, but we're using C shapes. So for guitar players, it's a great way to use traditional shapes or open chord shapes and play in different keys. So the capo is a fantastic tool. If you don't have one, you should go get one today. Matter of fact, so the songs that we're going to do today are going to use a capo. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our capo up on the 3rd fret, and we're going to be playing Demons by Imagine Dragons, but we're going to be using those C shapes. C, 1, 2, 3, to a G, A minor, that's where my demons hide, where my demons, C chord, 3, a G, A, let's add some simple strumming to this. It's going to be down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And that's how to play Demons by Imagine Dragons using C shapes, all right? And with your capo up on the 3rd fret. Let's put our capo up on the 5th fret. We're going to move it up 2 frets here. And now we're playing in the key of F, right? So this is a great way to get, like, if you're trying to play in the key of F and you have trouble playing an F chord, you can put your capo on the 5th fret and play those C shapes. So here we go. The next one we're going to learn is Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. And this one doesn't even use a G chord. It just uses a C chord. 3, 4. Na, 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 na. A minor. F major 7. Just the way you are. 2, 3, 4. Na, 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 na. Great song. Let's put some strumming to that. This is going to be a super easy strum pattern. So we're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Here we go. F major 7. Just the way you are. The last song we're going to learn is Rise Up by Andrew Day. We're going to take our capo, put it on the 1st fret. Right? Make sure that... And my capo's got a little weak spring in it, so I got to make sure that it sounds every time I play. So we're going to be using all of our chords for this one. So let's try a C chord to a G chord, right? We're going to take our 1st finger off, move that shape down just as it is, just like we learned in the beginning. Add your pinky up to the high E, 3rd fret. And then to an A minor, blow everything up. 1st finger on the 2nd fret B. 2 and 3 on the D and G, 2nd fret. And then we're going to go out to an F major 7 over C. We keep our 1st finger where it is and just move our 2nd down and 3 and 4 out to that 3rd fret D and G. There we go. So we got C to G to A minor to F major 7. There we go. All right, for this one, we're just going to do down strums, right? So we're going to go down, 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 and then A minor, F major 7, So there are many, many songs that you can play using C shapes. And this is a really great place to start. So see if you can master changing those C shapes, right? And that will lead into learning other keys as well. You know, you want to learn how to play in the key of G, the key of E minor, the key of E. You want to learn all that stuff. But a great place to start is the key of C. So in the comments below, what are some other songs that use these chords? Drop those in the comments below. We'd love to see what you got. All right, great lesson, everybody. All right, did that help? I hope it did. If it did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the things that help the channel. Do you have questions about guitar? Is there a song you want to learn? Put all that in the comments. I'd love to make a video just for you. Also, if you're a beginner guitarist and you're looking for everything all in one place, I've got just the thing for you. It's my guitar course built from the ground up for beginners. Guitar 101. Probably one of the best deals on the internet for guitar. It's only $12 a month, but right now we're offering a 7-day free trial so you can try it out. So go check out Guitar 101. That link is in the description. Also, if you're interested in private lessons, I would love to speak with you about that. Just shoot me an email to chas@chasevansguitarist.com. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. Continue to have a great week. I'll see you at the next one, and keep on picking.